The Playlists by Michael Kotsiros. Over black, an array of birds chirp in sync with each other. Moments later, the introduction of uplifting ambient music can be heard and blends perfectly with the birds of the air, creating symphony over symphony. Fade in. Exterior countryside day. The sun is glowing on a beautiful spring morning, not a cloud in the sky. An aerial view shows an immaculate vineyard with rows of vibrant and ripe fruit ready for the picking. A river runs alongside the vineyard, and a herd of deer grazes nearby. In the distance, on an elevated hill, stands a tidy and modern white cottage. The cottage is in a remote location with no other properties in sight and is enclosed by a white picket fence. The rendered walls are painted a charcoal color, and from the front view, there are 3 sets of modern floor-to-ceiling windows. This cottage leaves an impression with its contemporary design and modern charm. Fade to black. The ambient music fades out, and over black, the sound of birds singing is heard again for a few seconds. Fade in. Exterior townhouse, day. On a suburban street, an overweight courier pulls up in front of a contemporary townhouse. The courier picks up a parcel and steps out of his van. He approaches the gate and presses the intercom.
Hello?
Hello there. I have an express parcel for Rachel Bailey.
Yes, that's me. I won't be a minute.
A beep is heard, and the courier pushes open the gate and approaches the front door. He waits for a moment. Rachel Bailey opens the door. Rachel is an attractive woman in her early 30s. She has long, honey blonde hair and piercing blue eyes. She is dressed in black gym tights and a white sweater. Rachel works from her home office as a human resources consultant. She is confident, ambitious, and meticulous when it comes to her external presentation. It's obvious that the courier is impressed but intimidated by her beauty.
Hi there. Priority parcel for you. Just sign the dotted line.
The courier holds out his notepad and hands Rachel a pen. Rachel signs the form and smiles at the courier.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
The courier walks away, and Rachel curiously looks at the package. Rachel turns away and shuts the door. Interior townhouse, day. Rachel opens the parcel. The parcel contains a USB stick, a map, and a written note from her husband, Joel. Rachel begins to read the letter.
To my gorgeous Rach, I've been planning this surprise for some time. Hope you follow through with this special plan. This is an old school romantic idea that I've been mulling over in my mind for some time, so please drop everything today. Cancel any appointments you might have. You're going to love this surprise. The USB stick has some of your all-time favorite songs. I've picked these from your 5-star rated playlist. Don't forward any tracks. Let it all play through. It'll all make sense when we meet up. Don't ring me or message me, as you'll spoil everything. Switch off your cell. The trip won't take long, just under an hour. We'll be back home by 5 so that you can still get to your yoga class.
Rachel smiles as she reads the letter and is clearly intrigued by this mysterious plan. She continues to read with great engagement.
I want you to drive to a secret location. The enclosed map is the place where you will get the address for the romantic retreat. Head to the Liberty Roadhouse, 114 Calder Highway, just outside LA. You will find the address for the secret location on a note under the table beside the window. Please don't wreck this surprise. Follow through, honey.
Rachel stops and squints her eyes. She bursts out laughing for a moment and continues to read again.
You must leave at 11 sharp. You will get there at about midday. It's important that you stick to this time, as we'll be kicking off with a fine lunch, and I know how much you love your food. Love you and can't wait to spoil you. See you at midday. Don't call me. Have a safe trip. Love, your man.
Rachel is touched by the note, as indicated by the huge smile on her face. After a few moments, Rachel picks up her cell phone and scrolls through her contact list and stops at Mary. Interior office, day. Joel Bailey, 35, architect, is in his office staring intently at his computer screen. On his desk sits a frame with a picture of his wife, Rachel. Joel appears to be working with complex software which displays architectural designs. Joel is a handsome and stylish man who immediately projects an image of success. He has wavy brown hair and blue eyes and is dressed in a navy suit and a white shirt. He has a kind face and exudes a humble persona. Joel uses his mouse to navigate the CAD-style designs on his screens and appears frustrated. Kelly, the receptionist, walks into Joel's office.
Hey there, a courier just dropped this off. Said it was urgent that you receive it right away. I've signed it on your behalf.
Thanks, Gal.
No worries.
Kelly walks out of the office and Joel looks at the package. He becomes curious. He immediately recognizes the writing to be that of his wife, Rachel.
Rachel.
Joel opens the parcel and a small USB stick falls onto the desk. He picks up the USB stick and looks at it briefly, then pulls out a note and a map from the envelope. He reads the handwritten note from Rachel.
Honey, I love you. I hope I can pull this off. Please help me. I've planned an amazing surprise for the two of us. An afternoon full of romance, love, and laughter. Please cancel your plans for today. Don't call me as it will spoil everything. Please look at the map. I'm not going to tell you exactly where you're going at this point, as I want to keep you in suspense. So first stop will be the fruit and veg stand as marked on the map. You will find the address for the secret location on a note under the table where the guy keeps his cash register. Try to be discreet while picking up the note. Baby, please leave right at 12 o'clock.
The phone rings and Joel stops reading the letter to answer the call. He stares at the phone for a second, sets it to silent, and continues to read.
You should be there just after 1. We will be done by 4 or 5 in the afternoon at the very latest, so you can still go to basketball training. Please go along with this plan. Don't ruin it. I've been planning this for a long time and really want to pull this off. See you at 1 o'clock. No calling or messaging me. I remember the last time I planned a surprise, you totally ruined it by being nosy. Not this time. I love you. The USB stick has a collection of your favorite songs from your playlist. I picked a handful of your 5-star rated songs. Please play the tracks on your way over. No skipping or forwarding, as everything is timed. It'll make sense when we meet. Mwah. Rachel.
Joel looks away from the note and smiles, still holding it in his hand. Joel reflects on Rachel's plan for a few moments. Joel looks at the note again. He rolls his eyes, nods his head, and smiles. Joel picks up his cell phone and scrolls down until we see Rach from his recent calls list. He stares at his phone screen for a few seconds and lets out a short laugh before putting his phone down again. Interior Townhouse Day. Rachel chats on the phone with her friend Mary. She shares the vague details from Joel's letter and is clearly excited by the surprise plan.
It's a bit out there, but I'm fascinated to see what he's planned. He's pretty good when it comes to this stuff.
Intercut with Interior Townhouse Day, Interior Mary's Office Day.
Sounds great. How exciting. I can't wait to hear what he's planned for you.
Same. He's given me a USB stick with some of my favorite songs to play on the drive there.
Wow, so mysterious. I love it.
I know, right? Should I call him? In his note, he says not to, but it seems kind of weird to drive to a location without having had a chat with him first.
Well, I wouldn't call if it's part of the surprise. He'll feel you just wrecked it for him. I'd just go along with it. Enjoy it. I wish my man would do something like that for me. Half your luck.
You're probably right. Okay, I better go get ready. I'll call you later and fill you in on all the juicy details.
Great. Have fun, babe.